you go.
Finally, Jesus.
There you go. Stop stealing the internet, baby. It worked down.
Hey, time is hard. You gotta make do.
Gotta make it. What was the problem, sweetie?
I think my Instagram wasn't updated, so I had to turn my phone off and do a little software
Oh,
update.
that's what they call when you don't pay your bill. That's what they say now.
That's how you gotta do it.
That's what they say. Oh, yeah, I had to update it. No, you had to go pay that bill real quick.
Hey, no judgment. We ain't doing that.
Shouts out to my girl, the beautiful Miss Candy Kiss, man. Thank you for filling in today. My original guest, Nori Davis, had to call out because he had a show. Reached out to my girl. She said, let's do it. You know what I mean? Please, before we even get started, everybody, make sure when you leave this live, y'all go follow her YouTube page, follow her Instagram. She does interviews too. She interviewed me about, what was that?
Last week, I think.
Last week, but the episode actually aired on Monday. It's a great interview, fun interview. Me and my girl Candy Kiss to check out. But she here today. Glam the fuck up.
Well, I'm a jill of all trades. I start with makeup first, and then I just run down my resume.
You prepare like a motherfucker right now. Jesus.
Well, I had to work today, so I
get you. Lights in the back. Look, you showing off. You trying to show me up?
You got the neon hat.
I mean, this is. I always see the reason of the hat is because I support businesses that support me. This young lady, she makes custom hats, so I bought a bunch of them. And I always wear one because I like the quality of it. So somebody like, yo, that's a cool hat. I can plug the business. That's how I do it.
Dopeness. Matter of fact, well, then you can plug mine because this is on my new apparel website, teesprings.com.
Get it.
/candid-kisses-tv.
Get it. Hey, I'm all about that, man. I'm all about supporting people that's trying to do some shit. You hear me?
Absolutely.
We here tonight, man. This is a relationship hour. We're gonna get into it, man. You've been on the show before. You know how it goes. You know we having a conversation. The floor is open to you too. If you want to ask me a question or a topic, feel fucking free. Let it ride. Okay. So first and foremost, are you relationship status? What is that?
Single AF.
Single as a motherfucker. Okay.
All day.
How long you been single?
Oh shit! Why you got to bring up old shit?
How long have you been single?
The last, I guess, serious relationship may be 2017.
2017. Okay. Were you the problem? Or was he the problem?
Absolutely not. It was all him.
It was all.
And I'm not just saying that to like try to give brothers a bad name or nothing. No, it was him.
So tell me some of your deal breakers. You know what I mean? And as you know, we want all shallow stuff, all that. That's what we want.
Okay. Well, I mean, cheating, of course, it's a given. Cheating is a deal breaker. Shallow, short men.
Whoa.
You said shallow. You said shallow.
You about to get disconnected. How you gonna disconnect?
First of all, you said shallow.
Well, let's clear something up. What's short to you?
Well, I'm 5'9", so if you shorter than me, then it's not that okay, put it this way. Most women like to feel secure, and if a man is shorter than me, that doesn't make me feel secure. So it's nothing that, the man's doing that's wrong. It's, if he can't grow, he can't grow. That's his DNA. But I just don't feel secure with a shorter man.
Oh, so he got to prove his manhood to you. What about that?
I mean, it's just like if some bullets was like flying, like it's gonna hit me if he's shorter than me. If he's right here.
Oh, you want a nigga to be in the way to catch the bullet. That's what you saying.
Thank you. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Hell no. Hell
Why
no.
not? You supposed to secure me.
You better duck and run too.
I mean, if I can't get out the way fast enough, you're supposed to have my back.
I've never thought about that. Would I actually die for a female?
Probably not.
I don't know.
Well, I take it back. Yeah, you would. You would die for your mom.
Well, yeah, she's not here no more, so okay. That's off the pick. But I think it's probably one female I would have died for. One.
Okay.
I think I would have. If like it presented itself, I probably like jumped in front of the bullet or something.
What made her so special?
Say what?
What made her so special?
I was in love.
That's all it takes?
Yeah, if I'm in love with you, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
If I'm in
I
love
don't
with
know.
you, not just loving you. If I'm in love with you, yeah, I would. I take a bullet in the arm.
Oh, an arm.
I take a
Ain't no,
bullet in the arm
no
right
vital
there.
organs.
Hit me right there, son. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, you got any more deal
Okay.
breakers for us?
Well, lying, number one. I
Okay.
can't stand a liar. Because it's like at this age, it's just, what you got to lie about?
Okay.
Like, for what? It's just stupid.
I mean, people just don't want to lose people sometimes, and they might feel that's what I've noticed. I've noticed that the root of lying sometimes is just that you're afraid of the judgment from the person that you're lying to. Sometimes that I feel when people aren't comfortable with themselves, they feel like they can't let themselves be them because that person is going to judge them. Like my homie, he used to lie to a female about where he lived at. He didn't want nobody to know they had a roommate. And
Okay.
because of women might look on him because of his age, like you shouldn't have a roommate at the age that you are. I mean, so that was where the lying came in, and I understood where he's coming from. But
Well, it depends on your living situation because every city from state to state is different. Like, if you in New York and you got a roommate or LA, it's kind of like, yeah, because it's $1 million up here.
yeah, but
But if you in Atlanta, it's like, I don't know, bro.
yeah, you can live in a house for $400 in Atlanta.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you got a roommate and you living in Atlanta, then either like now I'm not gonna judge you for that, but it has to have some kind of explanation behind it. Like, you was hard on your luck, something happened, you had to get a roommate, and now you get back on your feet. Have a story behind it. Don't just be doing it for the hell of it.
But some women won't even ask that though. They'll just be like, "Oh, you got a roommate? No, I'm good." Like they'll look at you weird or strange, or like of judgment. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at
But
you.
people gonna judge you anyway.
Yeah, but you don't want that from the person that you dealing with. That's the one thing you do not want. If I'm dealing with you, I don't want you to judge me. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody else outside of our circle or what we is, that's cool. I can deal with that. I
Yeah.
can deal with criticism and people I don't fuck with. But somebody that I trust with my feelings and trust with my innermost thoughts, I don't want you to judge me. No, I don't need that.
So you don't judge women
No, I don't.
at all.
At all. I don't judge women for who they've been with, their past. No, I don't judge women for none of that.
Oh,
Once I get
how
with
do you
you,
not?
cause I mean I've said this before. It might be just me and me being cocky. I look at it once I'm in your life and we have established something. All that shit don't matter to me. It don't. Like I don't care
Okay.
who you was fucking with before me, long as it's not one of my homies, like a close friend. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't care about who you was fucking with. I don't give a fuck about your situation. All that before me don't count. Once we in our situation, it's me and you. So no, I don't give a
I
fuck.
mean, that's rare. Most people come with their baggage, and you want to know about their. Well, let me ask you that: if you were to start dating somebody new, how I guess how long would you have to be dating them for you to feel like you need to know some of their past, or do you not care about their past at all?
And I don't. I don't ask. I don't care. That's not. It's before me. It
Okay.
has nothing to do with my situation. If that situation affects me, then I'm at.
Mhm.
It's like if I'm dealing with somebody who got like a crazy baby father or some shit, and he keep popping up at 3 in the morning talking about, I want to see my son. Like nigga, why? Like
Yeah.
now you need to tell me what's going on.
Who is
Why?
it?
Like that I'm concerned. Why this nigga popping up 3 in the morning every day to see his son? But
Yeah.
outside of that, no, I don't care. As long as your situation is straight, I can care less about what you got going on. Nothing at all.
Okay.
I
Okay.
because I know I fucked up. So
Oh, Lord. What you done did?
I mean, I've done a lot of shit, but I'm saved. I'm a better person now.
You got saved yesterday?
2 days ago, but it's cool. It's cool. 2 days
What's your
ago.
deal breakers?
I have a few. Like I said, I've always said I don't like women who don't make their bed in the morning. I don't like that. I don't like dirty shower curtains. Um, a new one is I hate people who leave toothpaste and soap scum on the sink. Like that's irritating to
Who
me.
does that?
I mean, I've seen people leave toothpaste and shit on the sink. I've seen it.
Yeah. I don't want no funky butt either. That's
Like most of all my deal breakers is based around being clean. I've noticed that.
okay.
Like mostly anything that's a deal breaker for me, it has to do with how your hygiene is, how you carry yourself, and like that. Outside of that, I'm pretty much cool. I don't really have, and of course, weave. I don't like weave at all.
Okay. What if they got hair though?
No, I mean I just don't
And see,
like
a lot of times women, they wear like wigs and weaves and stuff because of the fact is they don't feel like combing their fucking hair. They got hair.
well, then comb it. That's it's that simple. Comb the shit out. I don't, if you got hair, wear the hair. Fuck.
But what you not gonna do? First of all, look, I ain't gonna front to you. I will grab a wig in a heartbeat with no problem, just because my hair is long and it's very thick and it's very tedious to do my fucking hair. And sometimes I just don't fucking feel like it. For what?
I understand. As a woman, let me ask you this: when's the last time you've been on an actual date? And when's the last time a man said, "Hey, Candy, I want to take you out on a date," and you've been on like a date?
Well, first I want to let everybody know my name is Michelle.
I was calling
Candy.
everybody Candy Kiss. I know.
I feel you. I just know, but I don't want people to not know what my real name is. But
Okay.
the last time, I'm not gonna lie to you, normally I don't do a lot of dating. I'm more of a relationship person, and it's not because I'm against dating. It's just more so that's how it ends up being. Like we'll go on a couple of dates, the next thing you know, it'll be like, hey, let's be together, and it turns from maybe 2 or 3 dates to we're in a relationship. So I've never really had an option to date around to say, oh yeah, I went on a date last week and Friday I've always been 2 or 3 dates, relationships.
Okay, son.
So
Okay, sunshine. We get you. Okay.
well, no, it's not on purpose. Like I'm open to dating, but it's just not a lot of guys approach number one to offer for a date. And normally if they do, like when I did have relationships or whatever, it was typically friends that I knew and it grew into something. But I'm not really out in the scene like that just to be kind of having random people come up to me saying, hey, what's up? You want a date? I'm always working. So that's half the battle.
So what is it that you have to see in a man to be like, okay, I want to be in a relationship with this person? What does that man have to, I guess I want to say show you, but what does actions have to be for you to be like, okay, I'm comfortable with being in a relationship with this guy?
Keyword you just said, action. Don't talk about it, be about it.
Mm-hmm.
If you say you're going to do something, do it. Don't be, oh, yeah, I'm going to get you. No. Like, I'm not going to lie. My patience is very thin. I have a low tolerance for BS. So if you're serious about a situation, show me that you're serious with your actions and not your words.
What are you showing?
What do you mean, what am I showing?
What are you doing?
I follow with action. I do. I mean, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Like you say, can you pull up? I'll pull up. Like, I'm not the type of person, if I'm not going to tell you I'm going to do something and not follow through. Okay. If I can't do it up front, I'm gonna say I can't do it. That's not nah. But I'm very straightforward, very blunt. So it's like if you can't be straightforward, honest, and blunt with me, then that's the problem because I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Facts. I like that. Shouts out to everybody that's in the building. This is Relationship Hour. I do this every night from 9 to 10. Please, if you have a question or comment about anything we're saying, just put it in the question box and I will read it aloud for everybody to see. We do have a couple questions in here right now. There we go. First question. What is the limit on a first date? I don't know what that means.
Financially or what do you mean?
I guess what is the limit? My limit is $40. That's my limit on first date.
Did you make up that phrase? I want to know that. Where the hell did that $40 come from? What hoe said all I need is $40? $40.
That's what you got. No, I'm fucking with my limit for. I think $100 is cool. $100 is like I feel okay if the date didn't go well with spending $100. That's gas included. Yeah, that's gas included. That's gas
okay.
included in the $100.
Which I must go meet there or something.
No. Do you prefer guys picking you up? Because I'm hearing a lot of ladies saying that they don't want guys to pick them up anymore.
This day and age, I'm more nervous about it because of all the stuff that's going on. But Me, I normally, if I'm going to date somebody, like I said, I always build a friendship first. So I'm not too nervous about them coming to my house because I already kind of know them. I know their mama name and all that stuff before they can pull up to my house. But if it's just a random stranger, yeah, I'm not letting you pull up to my house because it's a select few people that know where I live and they're best friends. Like I know a million people, but only about 3 or 4 of them niggas know where I live.
I got you. Somebody said $100 is too much. I don't look at it. See, I think $100 for a first date is a good number. And I'm looking at it because I'm basically breaking it down as in, like I said, $30, $40 on the meal. That's two.
Okay.
That's both of us. So that's 60 right there. She might want a drink. You know what I mean? And that's another 20. So that's like 80. And you got gas. You know what I mean? You good.
What's the cheapest date you ever took a woman on?
Shit, the cheapest date. I done went to Starbucks, nigga.
Okay.
You know what? I think actually one of the cheapest dates, but it was actually a great date because we had a good time. I took a chick to Sparkles. You know what that is? In
Yes.
Atlanta.
I was raised in Sparkles. Was it was Sparkles, Skate Town, all that. Yeah, that's how we got down.
$28. That's hilarious. No, but I remember when I think it was around the time I was in Atlanta, and I wanted to try the cupcake. They had a snickerdoodle cupcake, and I love snickerdoodle. I love snickerdoodle cupcakes. I mean cookies, and they had a cupcake there. I took it. They had like a little bench, and we sat there, ate a cup. Like she had a cupcake, I had a cupcake, and we had like some milk, and we just talked for like 2 hours. You know what I mean?
How old were you?
$12 for the date.
But how old were you?
This is a minute ago. I was probably still in my. I was probably around 28, something like that. I was still in my 20s. 28.
Okay.
It was 28, 30s like that because it was a while ago.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't always think a date has to be extremely expensive. I mean, especially if it's a first date, because I know, men, y'all have a hard time when y'all dating anyway, because y'all playing the numbers like y'all do. So if you're gonna have 5 different girls you gotta take out every night, then yeah, you gotta get your budget together.
That's why I can't do multiple women. It costs too much money. Dating multiple women is definitely costly. It will run you up real quick. You gotta see a bunch of movies twice. You gotta eat at a bunch of different restaurants because you don't want nobody to see, hey, welcome back to this restaurant while you with somebody
welcome
else.
back.
Like, I happened to be before. Because my spot is Bahama Breeze. I like Bahama Breeze.
Okay.
Because I love the jerk chicken pasta and they got these firecracker shrimp. So that was my thing. I knew the budget. You know what I mean? It was $62. That was it.
Right.
62. That's with somebody. You know what I mean? $62.
Mm-hmm.
I used to go there and one of the waiters was like, hey man, welcome back, man. You was just here a couple days ago, man. You come back for the jerk chicken pasta? And he said that right in front of her. I was like, bruh.
Well, you can't front like you brought your auntie or your cousin for a birthday dinner.
I was stuck, man. It was just I was stuck because I didn't expect him to say that. So when he said it, I was like, nigga. Like my expression was like, I was like, nigga, like why would you say that, nigga? Like
he was hating. That's what he was doing.
Like I wasn't thinking fast enough to be like, yo, yeah, man, my eye. No, I just like, bruh, like
couldn't even front. You was just like the hell with it.
So that date was quiet as fuck, nigga.
I bet.
She was just sitting there, and she ordered some. I remember what she ordered too. She ordered some the shrimp lobster pasta. Like that shit was like.
Oh, nigga, she got that's the payment.
Yeah.
Oh, you just think this is Bahama Breeze? Oh, okay, let me get the lobster, extra cheese, extra everything.
That shit was like $32. I'm like, you fucking the budget up, baby.
I was fucking budget up too, and I wanted dessert.
Guys, come close. I think you're going out. Come closer to your phone or something.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. Or did you something on it on the phone?
I don't think so.
All right,
is it better?
I got you. We got a couple questions right here. Coming from my guy, I am Roger. What up? What is some things you hate about the other sex?
Cheap assness.
Cheap assness. We ain't gonna like me. I'm cheap.
Listen, we both can't be cheap. I don't like it because I know I'm cheap.
I'm a cheap motherfucker. I'll tell you that
Now,
right
you know
now.
what? I'm gonna tell you what one of my pet peeves is. I was dating a guy, and like again, I don't mind doing the cooking and all that stuff like that, but don't ask me to cook if you
Hold
ain't
on
gonna
for a
buy
second,
groceries.
Michelle. Turn your volume up or something, my son, because it sounds like you far away.
That's better.
You got like earphones on or something?
No, which I already put them in.
Yeah, because it sound like you far away or something.
Let me put my headphones in.
Lack of a communication. That's a good one. Shut up, sophisticated me. I remember that. She ordered the most expensive shit on the menu. I was mad at the motherfucker that night. I couldn't say nothing.
Is this better?
Yeah, that's better right there. That's better.
Okay, cool.
No, go ahead. Now, what you were
All right.
saying?
Shit, I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
I don't even know either. Shit. God damn it. What was we talking about, Sean?
Okay. So yeah, I was saying that you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
when
Oh, I got you. I know. I remember. Go ahead.
when men are like, they'll ask you to cook or whatever, and I'm like, I don't have a problem cooking, but at least buy the groceries. That's like
Okay.
a pet peeve. Like, nigga, don't raid the refrigerator if you ain't gonna put nothing in it.
Okay. I got you. Let me ask you this. Would you go? I've asked this question before. How would you feel if you went out with a guy and y'all was on a date and he paid the date with a gift card?
I don't care.
Okay, I got
I
you.
don't give a damn. As long as we ain't washing dishes at the end of the night because somebody didn't pay their bill.
Look at you. That's some real shit right there.
No, let me
That's
tell you the realest date I went on. I ain't gonna lie, it was so funny, and I wasn't even mad. So, so guy asked me out, and I've been knowing him for a couple of years. He was like, "Hey, I don't have a lot of money, but I'm gonna take you out to dinner." Cool. So we pull up to Ruby Tuesdays. Before we even get on the menu, I've always been a believer. Don't order something that you ain't willing to pay for yourself. That's just me, because I'm like, I don't want to embarrass myself, nor do I want to embarrass you. So we sitting there, and he looks at the menu. He look up, he's like, "Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. All I got is $20 and the picture of my grandma. What's up?" I was like, "Guess we on the appetizing side. Let's go." But I wasn't mad because at least he was honest. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm going to make sure I have enough money to cover whatever I want to eat. So if I didn't want to stick to his little $20 budget, I got my own money, so I'm good.
Did you see him again after that?
We still cool. I mean, we didn't date after that because I'm like, you can't afford dating right now, clearly. So I mean, we can be cool, but you can't really date because you don't want to spend money. So you can't date if you don't have the money to spend. Like, what is that?
I get it. I mean, that's some honesty shit. I just don't. Let me ask you this: would you have a problem for a first date being a man wanting to cook you a meal? Would that be a problem?
For a first date,
Yeah.
if it's a total stranger and we don't have any rapport, like we ain't been talking or whatever, it's gonna be an issue for me.
Okay.
And I don't really want to be in your house like that. But
Okay.
if we've been talking and communicating and having some type of, where I feel, if you make me feel safe, then I'm okay with that.
Because I've always been an advocate of that, man. I feel like because I've heard women say that's no effort. Like you just want me to get you to your house, and that could be in the case if you don't know how to cook. But I
Yeah.
feel how can you be? That's too intimate. I don't think that's too intimate because I just feel like some guys like to cook. Like I'm one of them guys
Yeah.
who likes to cook. So sometimes I want to show off what I can do. It has nothing to do with me trying to be intimate with you. I feel it's like me trying to show you that I like you and I went through this amount of trouble to prepare this meal. To me, that's just my
Yeah.
my perspective of it. You know what I mean? I know it's some creeps out here. Pretty sure it's a lot of creeps out here. But there is some dudes who just want to show you like, look, I can, I'm trying to do this for you. You feel me?
Well, it depends on too, because I've had that actually happen before, but again, it wasn't no first type of. I didn't just meet him; we had been knowing each other for years. But breakfast, I feel that's safe. It's in the morning or whatever, and I'm not, laying down with you afterwards when he gets breakfast. And after that, we went bowling, so we still had like a date. He just didn't spend it on the dinner.
She said I would have to see your living habits first. Hilarious.
Yeah, because if you got cats and stuff in the dang on kitchen while you're cooking, that's a problem.
I mean, see, another reason why I feel more comfortable doing because I don't really talk to too many new people. Like
Okay.
most of the people that I'm interested in are trying to date is somebody that I already know. You know what I mean? Someone
Yeah.
that I've been interested in or I already know them through something or somehow. So most of the times we're pretty much comfortable. So for me asking you to come over to cook for you, they're more understanding because we know each other. I don't know if I would have probably done it for somebody new. I probably wouldn't even invite somebody brand new to my crib because, like you said, I
Yeah.
don't like people knowing where I live at either. And if you have been
Yeah.
into my crib, then I probably really like you. If you've been to my, you know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So I love breakfast. Breakfast is too easy. I don't get nobody no points for cooking breakfast.
Why?
It's too easy. There's nothing hard about cooking breakfast. The
It ain't
hardest
really nothing
thing,
hard about cooking, period, if you can read the ingredients, instructions.
that ain't the truth. There's a lot of people, you can read the instructions and still fuck some shit up.
Well, I guess you must. I don't know. I don't.
This
How
is,
hard is it to measure some shit? Like I don't understand.
see, first of all, real cooks don't measure a goddamn thing.
First of all, I never claimed to be a real cook. I just said I
Okay.
know.
I'm just telling you, real cooks don't measure shit. We already know. I
Oh, so
haven't
you
me-
just Chef Boyardee over there.
I haven't measured shit and I don't know how long.
Well, okay,
Re-
what's your specialty meal? What's if you're trying to impress a girl? What is your go-to meal?
It just, I mean, well, now people, it's usually a fish dish. I ain't gonna lie. It's always something
Mm-hmm.
that's usually like a salmon, maybe some fresh roasted mashed potatoes. Like it's going to be simple, but it's going to taste
30
hella
minutes or
good.
less.
Yeah, it's going to be simple, but it's going to taste hella fucking good. So it's probably some asparagus, roasted potatoes, and some salmon. Or I do like this jerk chicken pasta that is really amazing that I make. I know how to
Okay.
like sprinkle a little paprika on there and shit, make the presentation look dope. Shit like that. So that's probably my go-to moves. And my cornbread. I can make some hella cornbread too.
Now, what kind? You don't make that little nasty ass cornbread with the crackling in it, do you?
Don't disrespect me.
Well, not just asking because that's the one. Like I like cornbread, but some people get real country with it. And they put crackling and all that dumb shit in. Oh, shit is
No.
nasty.
So that's probably my go-to is either a fish dish, mostly salmon, because I don't eat tilapia at all. But it's usually a salmon with like something else, and then it's the jerk chicken pasta that I make.
Okay, I made salmon tonight actually. But okay, well, January 20th, the jerk chicken can come on through because the birthday, the birthday is right around the corner. You want to bless somebody with a meal for a birthday? That's all good.
And cabbage is like that. I do the cabbage thing too.
Okay.
I definitely get because actually this is my first Thanksgiving. I made all the food this Thanksgiving.
I don't believe you.
Disrespectful.
You made the turkey too?
I made the turkey. It was my first turkey. I made it. I made the turkey. This is what I made. I made turkey, macaroni and cheese, greens, and yams. I've always known how to make macaroni and cheese. I've always known how to make yams, but this is my first time making a turkey and greens. I never did both of those, so I
Okay.
learned how to do that. I ain't gonna front. Somebody helped me though. One of my
Okay.
friends, she helped me. She showed me how to, squirt this shit in there. I ain't even gonna tell you. I had to clean it out. I'm not even gonna tell you what I thought the neck bone was when I looked in that motherfucker.
How do you want?
I'm not even gonna tell you. When I opened it up, I said, "Oh shit! Like, what is that inside?" I'm not even gonna tell you.
Look, I didn't know they was packing like that.
I said, "Nigga, this turkey is huge. What this turkey dick is huge. What in the world? What did you feed these turkeys if this dick is this fucking long?"
Man, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I know how to cook that stuff, but I remember the first time I tried to make collard greens. I ain't gonna lie, I still don't know how to make collard greens. I mean, I'm sure I can probably do it better now, just because I've been cooking for years now. But my first time trying to make collard greens, I know you're supposed to have some kind of meat to season it. And I was in San Francisco with my cousins and stuff, and they had this little rinky-dink grocery store, didn't have much stuff. And I know it's like, you gotta have some kind of meat. And I couldn't find, like, I guess, what is it, the turkey neck or whatever kind of meat you're supposed to use. So I picked up some hot links. Hey, nigga, they ate it. Hey, now I didn't eat the shit, but they ate it like it was just fine. I'm like, I guess it was all right, but I wasn't gonna test that shit.
Hey, bro.
They ate it. I was like,
no,
well,
it was actually easier than I thought it was. It was really easy. You know what I mean? You roll up, clean the greens. Roll them up, cut them up. Get your turkey backs. Get you some bouillon cubes. Put that shit in the water. Put all that in there. And let it simmer for like 2-3 hours. It's amazing. Put some onions up in that thing. You know what I mean?
one day It ain't gonna be today, but one day I'll get that recipe right.
Yeah, I use turkey butts. That's what I had to use. I use turkey butts. She said turkey tails and wings. No, I use turkey butts. Well, I didn't actually
Okay.
use the turkey butts. My friend told me, and she had some turkey butts, and she said put these two in there, whatever.
Okay.
So, anyway, let's get back to the thing right there. What matters to you in a relationship? Like, what is the key elements for you for a successful relationship?
Honesty and communication.
Mm.
Period.
Why do you
Because
think
first
it's
of
so
all,
hard for people to do those two things? Because I think I've noticed that everybody has always said honesty and communication. So why do you think it's so hard for people to communicate and be honest?
well, number one, because everybody wants to show their representative, and I'm like, at eventually, whatever's done in the dark is gonna come to light. If you're an asshole before you get in the relationship, you're gonna be an asshole during the relationship. So just be an asshole in the beginning.
Mm.
Like, don't don't keep fronting and then every day I'm gonna show her a little bit more of this ass. No, nigga, like if you an asshole, let me know now so I can get the fuck on.
Mm. Hold on, I got a good question right here. Someone, sexy fit chick said, this is a great question. It said, do you prefer chemistry?
Hmm.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Somebody. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm reading the question.
Oh. All right, I'm sorry. All right, go ahead. Hello? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Well, which one do you prefer?
I would say compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can grow, you can like chemistry is something that you can kind of get into. You can form a chemistry. Compatibility, you can't form that. Like if you're not compatible with somebody, it's just not gonna work. Because you can force it, but if you keep trying to force it, eventually you're gonna be like, all right, I'm sick of forcing it.
I'm gonna go with chemistry, man. I'm gonna go with chemistry. I think that if you have a connection with, because you don't have to like. I think you don't have to like the same things to have a great relationship. To me, like I've been with people who we just didn't like the same things. Like I like sports, she didn't like sports, or she was I don't know, whatever. But just we didn't always have the same things to go together. But it was something about us, like the chemistry clicked. We knew what each other liked. We knew what it was time to leave each other alone. You know what I'm saying? We knew when one wanted to play, one didn't. Like that chemistry was there, but at the end of the day, was certain things that she would like that I didn't. You know what I mean? I
But
dated a
is that
female.
chemistry or that you learning the person?
I don't know. I really don't know. Like I dated a female who didn't even think I was funny.
But typically, if you date somebody, eventually they stop laughing at your jokes. Because at first, everything's funny.
No. Like sometimes I look at it like this. If like you could just think I'm funny,
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily me telling you jokes. Like you think I'm funny as a person. So
Okay.
the way I act to you is funny. Like me telling you jokes, that's a little different, I think.
Yeah.
Like she didn't think I was funny. Like I was a cool motherfucker, but she's like, nah, I don't see what these motherfuckers see. I,
Well, damn.
what is that's funny to y'all? I don't think it's funny.
Y'all
But
probably just don't have the same sense of humor then.
yeah, but if we didn't click so well, that would have bothered me. But we
Okay.
clicked. Our chemistry was cool. You know what I mean? Outside of that, like I could take that and just with stride and keep on moving to where if it wasn't no chemistry there, I think that would have bothered me. And I would
Okay.
have choked the shit out.
You know what?
I had to
No
choke.
domestic violence.
Guys, we got a bunch of questions. I'm sorry, man. I got to get to these questions real quick.
Okay.
Do you believe in soulmates?
I used to. I don't know if I believe him anymore.
Yeah, that's a before 30 shit. that's,
Right.
that's before 30, before bills, mortgages, and all
Right.
that.
At this point, I just want a roommate. Like, can you pay
Exactly.
half of these bills?
That's before 30. You got a soulmate. After 30 is, hey nigga, what's your credit looking like? God damn it.
Hello? Can we get something?
What's your credit? Do you have 410? What is it? 4K?
401k.
Whatever that shit is. 401k.
Right.
Whatever. God damn it. He said, "Why you blurry?" I think she got a filter on, or she ain't rub her phone.
No, I got a ring light, so maybe it's the ring light.
It's cool. You don't worry about him. Don't worry about it. Where the rest of these questions at? Hold on. Soulmates, man. I don't know. Soulmates is soulmates.
I got a question.
Yes.
Do you think you can be well? Well, of course you can, but how do you keep from friend zoning? Friend zoning the opposite sex. Like, what makes you friend zone them?
What makes me friend zone somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Usually if there's no sexual chemistry there for me,
Okay.
I will friend zone you. Like if I'm around you and I don't feel that chemistry that makes me want to be with you sexually, then that will make me be like, yeah, I'm gonna pat you on the back or some shit like that.
Cause I'm not, I don't know many men that friend zones, but now I'm hearing
yes,
more.
I will friend zone a motherfucker fast.
Really?
I have friend zoned a lot of people.
Okay.
I don't have
That's
no
a
problem.
first.
I don't have no problem because like I said, I don't, and that has been like recently though, like within the last couple of years, like like before 30, I was like, yeah, I keep you around, but nah, man, now I mean we cool. I'll be cool with you real quick. Because
Yeah.
if I'm not that's all it is. I think if I'm not sexually attracted to you, then we're friends. That's it.
Absolutely.
There's nothing else.
No, I know most men be acting like, well, all y'all women be friend zoning. I'm like, well, no, I friend zone if there's no attraction, and then like I know that instantly. Like if
Like I don't know nobody that I've heard people say people have grown on them. I never understood that. Like when they say like somebody wasn't like a guy was ugly to a female in the beginning, and then over time he grew on the female, and then she look at him in a different light. Like I've heard
that's
women.
when they try to Steve Urkel you. They be trying to wear you down. I done had that shit happen before, and I ain't gonna like look because I was like, man, he don't look like much, but he kind of funny. All right, I guess. And then okay, it looked like he got his shit together. All right, I'm gonna let that. Okay, and then eventually you be like, all right, I'll go on a date. Like, cause they won't leave you. It's persistence. They keep it in your face all the time. You be like, all right, nigga, what?
Ladies is on the live. Has a guy ever grown on you to where the point was when you first met him, he didn't look so good, but after, I don't know how long he grew on you to the point where you thought he was kind of cute? I wonder if that ever happened. Has a nigga ever been kind of cute to you after a while? Because, I mean, there's some women that grown on me to where like I didn't think they were that attractive, but their personality made them cute. That's what she just said. Like sometimes, you hang around a person and then, how they act, is just like this motherfucker cool, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
She ain't. I mean, I cock out it a little bit, but I can roll with that. You know what I mean? I can deal with a little cock. I just gotta look at her on the left side every time. That's it. Just stay on her left side.
All right. Would you date somebody that was a midget?
Hell yeah. They got fat asses. You ever seen a midget ass? I have yet to see a midget with a
No, I don't want to see a midget.
Midgets got some of the fattest asses. I'm sorry. I have yet. Like, if you a midget with a flat ass, that's horrible. That's like a big girl with little titties. That's
so would you marry a midget?
I didn't say all that now.
Oh, you would hit it, but you ain't gonna marry her.
Hell yeah. I mean, she gotta be an amazing midget for me to marry her. Like, she don't need no help getting shit off shelves. Like she just,
you know what?
She get shit on her own.
She came with her own step ladder. You like,
exactly.
All right, cool.
Like she gotta be an amazing midget. That's all.
Okay.
But I don't know. I've never seen I don't know. But I would. Let me find a midget. I'm out here looking for them. If there's any midgets that's attractive, jump in my DM. I want to see something. They got them little arms, little hands, make my dick look bigger. Let's do this.
Oh my God.
Let's do this. What?
Oh my
Let's
God.
Go.
So
I'm here for it, baby. I'm here.
I'm
out here dating midgets, man. What are you talking about? 4'9". That's not midget. 4'9". I'm talking about.
Well, technically they say 4'9" or 4'11" and below is considered a midget.
What is it?
I think it's 4'11" and below is considered a midget.
Nah, but I need them arms. That's how you can tell the arms tell you. Cause it'd be like it'd be a bunch of arm here, and then it just be like, it'd be just like
a bunch of arm.
It'd be a bunch of arm right here, and then it just be like wrist. It's just,
I'm done.
It'd be like a bunch of arm, like back
God.
arm, and then wrist. That's all it be. T-Rex arms. You got it. You know what I'm saying?
The 3-6 off your arm.
That's what it is, man. That's what I
think,
that's
man. Horrible.
Date a midget. Well, I know you wouldn't date a midget because you hating on us because we under 5'9".
I mean, listen, anybody under 5'9", that's gonna be the homie all day.
Hey,
ain't that listen? It's not.
Let me ask you this: can a man come out the friend zone on you? Like once you put a man in the friend zone, can he come up out of that?
Yeah, he has.
How would he have to do that? Excuse me.
He had to be straightforward with me because see, that's my problem. Half the time, another reason I don't date a lot is because I'm very I don't flirt. I'm not a flirter like that. You legit have to tell me I like you and I want you, because otherwise I'd be like, oh, that's just my home. Because I'm not a dater like that. So he would have to say, hey, what's up? Can I take you out? Like he literally has to tell me. Once he tells me, I'm like, he liked me for real. Okay, cool. So yeah, but like yeah, I've had a guy like tell me, trying to get to know you, whatever. And we went out on a couple of days, but I told him up front, like, I'm not really trying to be in a relationship because I just got out of one. And it was like, well, no, that's cool. Let me take you on a date. Cool. Took me on a date and everything's cool. But again, the attraction wasn't there. He tried and I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, I can't sit there and tell you, no, you're a horrible person, or no, I'm not going to go out with you just because I just got in a bad relationship. I'll go on a date, see if there is any chemistry or whatever. Mm-hmm. But eventually he started reminding me of the ex. I was like, yeah, this is why I don't want to date, because you kind of like him. And I'm not dating the same person twice. No, I'm good.
I got you. We got another question right here. So what is the best way to break the ice? For me, the best way to break the ice with me, I would say something funny. Be witty. I like witty women, not necessarily funny women, but say witty shit. So I think that would be the best way to break the ice for me. If I'm talking to a female, or if she comes up and says something very witty to me, that's going to catch my attention, because not too many people are witty. Now you can say some funny shit, but witty shit is different. Like people I don't know if too many people know the difference, but it definitely is between wit and funny for me. Like I like a smart aleck. You know what I'm saying? Say some smart shit to me. And that's one of my keys. That's one of my keys to getting females on Instagram. I used to be. I used to like, if I go on a chick picture and I see a bunch of niggas telling her she gorgeous, I was like, yo, you ugly as shit, yo. And she's like, who you calling ugly? Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha. She ain't replied to nobody else, but she replied to me. That's the trick, fellas. Don't be taking.
Why you got to come with the negative?
That's why she responded, because I came with the.
But what if she come back and like give you the ultimate roast?
We can go at it. I like that. We can go at it.
Okay, so you looking for a petty? Who,
petty?
No, I said you looking for somebody petty.
Yeah, I like a little Petty Johnson sometimes, a little Petty LaBelle. Let's get it. I like that.
Well, if I'm Petty Repskin, goddamn, because nigga come at me, I'm like, hey, because I won't bother nobody. So if you bother me, I definitely got to let you have it. Like, just because.
That's cool, because that's how you get it. Because if you go on to some pretty chick picture, I mean, I got blocked. I don't care. People saying she blocked me. Right. You blocked me. All right, cool. But if I've done it 10 times, it probably worked 7. To where I say it's not always ugly. It's something that I go against what everybody else is saying. So if she put up a picture with like her, showing off her body and shit, I say something like, yo, that chair in the back is dope. Where you get it from? And she be like, all this ass, you worrying about the chair? Yes. Where did you get the chair from? That chair is amazing.
Is it from my IKEA?
But now she talking to me. She not talking to nobody else.
True. Okay, so you single her out. That's what you do.
Yeah, I'm not talking about all the other shit. I'm talking whatever's the main focus in the picture. I'm talking about everything else.
Okay. Question: do you have
Hey,
Well, I'm
what's
not
up,
gonna say issues,
Tiana? How you doing, sweetie? Oh, I'm sorry.
not issues, but how do you feel about a woman approaching you? Because normally,
That's the only way they're gonna talk to me. I don't approach nobody no more. I stopped that. No sir.
why?
I don't walk up nobody. If I don't already know you, I ain't saying nothing.
Well, how you expect to find your queen if you ain't gonna say nothing to him?
She better come find me, baby. I'm out here.
And see, she probably out there waiting, looking for you. You ain't pulled up
Hey
because
man.
they always say, "He who finds is a good wife." So if you supposed to be looking for me, and you ain't saying nothing, then what?
Hey man, I'm out here. I'm out here, baby. I'm out here in these streets. What's up? DM me.
That's
DM me.
so okay. When they approach you, I mean, are you just like, all right, what's up? Or they don't make you nervous or nothing? Well, not as a
I
man,
love
but
that
like I
shit.
said, most of the time men approach women. So how do you take it
I
when they?
love it. I love aggressive females. That shit is attractive. Nigga, I
Okay,
want you. You nigga, I want you.
you with the neon hat.
Hey,
That's the one.
nigga, you, the little nigga. I want you right there. That
Okay.
shit's attractive to me, man. It is. But I'm in a place where, and this, I know every time I say this, people take this the wrong way. But I have been in a position for a long time where I haven't had to talk to women that much.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is, and this is no way me being cocky, is no way, but I have been, I've been doing comedy for a while. So a lot of people approach me after my shows, or, they say shit like, hey, you was funny. And then we spark up a conversation that way. And that's usually
Okay.
people coming to me. And it's not like I'm just this amazing, good looking man that every woman wants, even though I am. But that's not the case.
Okay.
The case is, people come up to me after shows, or they say something to me. Hey, I saw you here. I thought you were funny, blah, blah, blah. I go look at their picture. If they cute, boom, I go in for the kill, shit like that. You know what I mean? So for a majority of my, I don't want to say my life, but for majority of the time I've been dealing with women, they have approached me. So that's what I mean by I haven't had to. They usually introduce themselves first, and then I go in after that.
Is that in Atlanta or just in general? Because I know the women down here are very aggressive.
Very, and very caring too. Very caring. But no, that's anywhere. Anywhere. Like I usually get, if I do a show somewhere and I'm funny, I usually get some DMs after the show, like, hey, you was funny, or hey, you cute, or whatever. Or they might comment something that I had on that night. Yo, I like your sneakers, or whatever. Just anything. And then I go in and see what she look like. And if she look good, I continue the conversation. But that's a long time. That's a long time ago. That was long time ago. That was.
Nigga, that was yesterday. Like, come on, son.
That was a long time ago, son. I'm up here. I'm giving away all my pointers and shit.
Hey, you supposed to give a little tips there, here and there.
No, that's my old life. I ain't in that shit no more.
So how you feeling on the holidays with being single?
I'm cool. I get to save my money. So I break up with everybody around October. Or I'm Muslim. One or the other.
Oh, you just change your whole religion every October?
Assalamu alaikum, man. I'm Muslim, baby.
Oh God, it's horrible.
I'm Muslim. You know what I mean? I ain't got to celebrate now. I'm Muslim all the way up until like March. Because it's Christmas, New Year's, and then it's Valentine's Day. I'm Muslim all the months. Took my shahada in October.
Like, pass me my rug so I can pray.
All that, son. I'm for real. I'm praying to the wrong moon and shit. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing all this shit right when she come over. Like, hey, hold on, I gotta pray. She like, hey, listen, baby, what you want to do? I'm praying. I'm praying towards the TV and shit. Cause I don't know, man. I'm praying. I'm Muslim right
Make
now.
it do what it do.
No, but I don't have a problem. I ain't gonna lie though. On a serious note, I would rather not be. Cause I enjoy the process of buying gifts. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I like the process of thinking of what she said during the year and all that, and then putting together a good gift. So I enjoy that. But like I said, I'm all about, like I have to really be in, like we have to be together. Like I'm not just buying shit to be buying it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm cheap. So, you know what I mean? I'm
Oh
not
Lord.
just buying them. No, I don't.
Have you ever been close to I guess marriage?
I brought a ring before. I did.
Okay.
I just never gave it to her, but I definitely did buy a ring. I brought a ring for a female. I never gave it to her.
Okay.
So, yeah, I got close. Just
Well, you ain't too cheap if you buy a ring. You know, rings cost a little bit of something now.
yeah, and I was broke after that.
Okay, so that's what made you cheap.
Yeah, that made me a little cheap after that. I was like, but yeah, I definitely did. I brought a ring, and it just never was the right time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like our relationship never got to that point where it was just like, let me get down on one knee. We was having problems. I wasn't confident sometimes, so it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Okay.
At least
Living
I,
you
at
learn.
least I, at least I had the balls to go buy one. A lot of niggas ain't get to that point to
That's
go
true.
buy one. So
Mm. Now I know you've seen the new trend where women are proposing to men.
don't do that shit. I'll punch you on your lip. Don't do that. Don't get, don't get down on no knees in front of my homies. I will punch you on your lip. Hey, get up. I don't know what you about to do. Don't do that. Get your
You better be
ass
tying your
up.
shoe.
Get your ass up. I don't understand how men could do that, man. Like
I
it's just
can't. I
it's
don't
like
understand how a woman will want to do that.
yeah, like I feel like it's just certain things that men and women should just do.
Yeah.
Outside of the new world that we live in, it's just certain things that men and women should do. Like, I feel like men should be proposing to women. I
Hmm.
mean, yeah, men should get down on one knee. That's the shit. Men open doors. Pull out chairs. Just little shit that men should just
Exactly.
do. And same thing with women. Make that nigga a turkey and cheese sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Give him a real plate, no paper plates. These are just
Who feel like washing dishes?
see, see. Talk to your grandmama. She'll let you know. You
Mm.
never make a man plate on a paper plate. Give his ass a real plate.
What's the difference? You gonna eat either way,
See, that's why you ain't got no man now. That's why.
and you got a woman on.
Mind your business. Don't throw
Oh,
that back.
okay, that's I'm just saying. Just saying.
Don't throw that back in my face. But no, I don't think women should. No, women should make that man a real plate. Give him a real plate, man. No paper plates. He's a man.
Now, would you see? I believe you should do things for your man too. But one thing I don't like sometimes is when they try to give those gender roles
Mm-hmm.
and like, oh, the woman has to cook, the woman has to clean. And I'm just like, well, hold on, ain't nothing wrong with a woman cooking or cleaning. However, you were cooking and cleaning before you met me. You were eating before you met me. Don't make that a woman's role. Make that a role of being an adult. As an adult, you have to know to do these things.
That's true. But
So come on.
that's true. But first of all, I want to comment on something right here. Uh, Classy Rob G said, "Fix your own plate." Okay, now,
I agree.
okay, I had this discussion the other day, and it really, really blew me. I posted this question on Facebook. I said, when it's Thanksgiving dinner, who should make a man's plate? His woman or his mother? Now,
Mm.
I received if 20 women commented on that post, right?
Mm-hmm.
15 of them said make his own plate.
Okay.
Now, I was disturbed because women constantly say they want men to do the little things.
Mm-hmm.
I feel making a man's plate is something very, very small. But why
True.
was there so much backlash as to like, hell no, I'm not doing that. But then on the flip side, you want me to do little shit for you to show you that I care. Send you flowers, tell you that you're beautiful, clean up after myself or whatever. Just little shit that you want me to do. Put the toilet seat down. But you have such a big problem with you making me a plate. And I didn't get that. I don't understand
Yeah.
that at all. I really didn't get it. Like, it was small. Making this plate is small. They was so like, nigga, he got arms? The fuck? Why he can't make the plate his damn self? And I was like, damn.
But that falls into, like I said, these gender roles are being switched because not trying to front to you, but nowadays, because the household is so different, it's more single parents now, and it's not a lot of seeing the mother and the father in the household. Typically, a mom is going to raise their son like they should be raising their daughter, for lack of better words. In other words, they're going to tell the daughter, make sure you're independent, make sure you have your own shit, make sure you take care of your own bills, don't depend on a man for shit. And then when you raise the man, you baby, oh, that's mama's little boy or whatever, and now he's like a little punk. And then you wonder why women are on this independent trip.
Okay.
It ain't.
So she said, I'm sorry, Classy Rob said, I work, I cook every day, I pay the bills, I stay fit, I clean. Okay. What does that have to do? Like, my thing is, so he's not doing that same shit? Like, he's not working, he don't cook, he don't pay no bills, he not in the gym? Like, he's doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm pretty sure if y'all in a relationship, he's a man, he will want to pay majority of the bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, that's how I feel. If I'm a man, I want to pay majority. I'm not gonna pay all. I ain't paying all. But I would want to pay the majority. So my thing is, if y'all both doing the same thing, why are you so upset that he didn't even ask you to make the plate, but you just like, no, I'm not making shit. Nigga, you see the food, go make it your goddamn self.
But see, it also depends on how you ask. Cause I feel like
that's the thing. I didn't use that as, I just was saying, if you have Thanksgiving dinner, I wasn't saying he asked you or nothing. I'm saying,
okay,
who should make his plate? That was like, I wasn't even thinking about the whole make it yourself. I was just looking at it like, if you over Thanksgiving dinner, you go over someone's house, who should make the plate? Should it be the mom or should it be his woman? But the thing that shocked me was all that, no, nigga, you make it yourself. You know where the fork's at? So I didn't get it, man. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, man, I'm just old school like that. You know what I mean?
I don't see nothing wrong with making a man plate, but I mean, like I said, for me, everything is approach. How you ask me will determine your outcome. If you come in there and say,
that's my thing. As a man, I should not have to ask you to make my plate. That's
no, it's not that. You got to think about, if you've been single for a certain amount of years or time, you don't think about shit like that no more. At this point, you at autopilot. You're not thinking, oh, I have a man now. Let me make his plate. Now, if he says, hey, man, can you make me plate? You'd be like, oh, yeah, okay, let me go do that. But that's not something that you normally think of, especially when you have not been in a relationship that long. You'd be like, what? Make it. Oh, okay.
Okay, put it like this. So, say I'm dating a female, right? Say I'm just dating a female. We've been dating here and there, maybe month, 2 months max, right? She invites me over our house for a family outing or whatever. A family, I guess, a game night at her house, right? So I go over her house. They cook all this, everything they cook, right? So you think I'm supposed to make my own plate in her kitchen?
No.
So she should make my plate, right?
Right.
So what's the difference from me going over your house, you having an event, you making me a plate, from me going over to Thanksgiving and you making my plate? What's the difference in the two? It's still the same thing. Going over
that's what I'm saying. For me, it's not the only difference for me is the approach. If you're at her family's gathering and you say, hey, let me get in there and make my plate, that's the problem. Now, if you just say, hey, you mind making me a plate? Cool, no problem. For me, it's just how you ask.
To ask. That's the thing. Like, do I have to ask you to open your door when you walk through? Do I have to ask you to pull your chair out? Do I have to ask you to open your car door first before you get in? Do I have to ask you to leave the toilet seat down? I don't have to ask you that. Do I have to ask you to walk on the side of the curb that's facing the street? I don't have to ask you. That's the shit men supposed to do.
Yeah, if you were raised like that. If you're not raised like that, you don't do that. Every person ain't raised like that. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just saying you're raised that way. That's how you're going to act, and that's how you're going to treat people. If you weren't raised that way, you'd be like, no, bro. Like, it's what it is.
See, I think Classy, she just got a problem, right? Cause she just angry right now. She said, "I've been married for 21 years. This 21 years to make a place. I ain't making this nigga shit." That's how she feel. I've cooked. She just tired of cooking for somebody. I've cooked for 21 years. I ain't making shit.
Hey man, sometimes you're just tired.
I don't know, bro. I just it's just like I don't know, man. It's just like I always believe women don't shouldn't have to take out trash. Women should have to not carry in groceries. These are just things that I do naturally. Like she don't have to. If my lady going to the grocery store, I'm at the door, at the car as soon as she comes back to take those groceries inside. I don't care if it's one bag or if it's 10 bags. I'm taking those groceries in the house. Whatever day is trash day, she ain't gotta take shit outside. These are things that men are just supposed to do. You don't have to ask me to do that shit. So I'm doing all that, but at the end of the day, you can't make me a plate. It just doesn't make sense to me. I
Well, that's
get it.
because they having these new city girl type chicks. Like, stop dating the city girls. You'll get a nice woman that'll that'll treat you
Don't,
right.
don't get me wrong. I get it that people working more, people are more independent. I get that shit. I understand that wholeheartedly. But it's just certain values and things that should be in place in men and women that they should just do naturally. Like those things that I named, those are things that men should do naturally. The things I'm not saying to you, my servant, like, hey, make my plate. It's just, hey, we sitting down at dinner. You made dinner, make the plate, we sit down and eat.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm tripping.
But the key word you said was servant, right? And a lot of times women have the problem with the word submit. That's the issue.
But I don't think
Ain't
that's
an issue
being.
for
I
me,
don't. I
but
don't think
that's
that's a
typically the
servant
issue.
though. I don't think that's a servant me that you making my plate of food.
No, you're absolutely right. I'm not saying that, but normally when you have that kind of give back and people are like, nah, I don't want to make this plate or whatever, it's because they look at it as a form of submission. And I'm like, nigga, when they say submit, they don't mean submit and bow down. They mean submit to one another and do what you're supposed to do to help each other become whole. So like that just depends on how you raised.
And just like she said, it's making a plate is just a small act. It's
Yeah.
so small. Like you would have thought, like I'm telling you, the way they was writing it with big letters, Nick, like
They hit that
everything,
caps
like
lock on your ass.
exactly. Like you would have thought that I asked her to like cook for the fucking neighborhood and make everybody play in the like. That's how you would thought I would have asked.
Yeah,
It's
that's how they get
crazy.
down.
Y'all women, y'all be tripping sometimes, man. She said, I repeat, I will make a plate. I just won't because it's my job. And it's not your job. Like you taking it the wrong way. Like you taking it like he's saying, hey, bitch, get in there and make my fucking plate before I whoop your ass. Like he shouldn't even have to ask at that point.
But that's the problem. Most of the time, when you know how they say women hear certain things and men hear it different ways. Sometimes when you post a question like that, we hear it like "Go do your job" instead of
Even
hearing it as in "Can you make me a plate?"
I got you, and this is the problem. Even for me, like if I cook, I'm gonna make your plate.
Yeah,
I'm not going to cook and then make my plate and then tell you, all right, the food in there. Go ahead, you can do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? If I'm at my house, or even if I'm at your house, and I cook dinner for you, I'm going to make your plate. Here you go.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I think. Like I'm not going to make
But
my.
that's because you're trained that way. You grew up that way. Like that's a learned process. Someone taught you to do that. If you're not taught to do that, that's not second nature for you. Like until some like legit, I tell you, I'm very blunt, I'm very upfront. If someone wants something from me, you have to physically say, Michelle, hand me the pepper. Michelle, hand me this. If you don't tell me, the shit's just gonna be sitting there. You have to tell me to do this.
I don't know, man. I just feel like some of these things should just come natural to you, man. She said, all y'all here talk to me after 20 years of marriage and 3 kids. Hey, man, listen. Ain't nobody, shit. That's you. That's your fault that you got to feed four mouths in the house. God damn it. You should have pulled out. Shit.
What you not gonna do?
You should have pulled out. God damn it. You complaining now. You ain't complaining when you was busting them nuts.
Well, hey, you get it how you live.
So what she says she do care for him though in other ways. What other ways do you care for him, Miss? Because I want to know. Like what motherly duties, I ain't gonna say motherly, what womanly duties do you do outside of, because you don't make plates as you said. You know what I'm saying? She ain't making a nigga fucking plate.
Fucking play, nigga. I ain't.
So what other womanly duties do you do? Like ladies, what other womanly duties, I'll put it to you like, I better question for y'all. I'm gonna ask you. And this is for the women too that's on the live. What are some womanly duties that you feel women should do for men naturally? Just without a man asking, without a man, saying do this or saying do that. What are some womanly duties that a woman should do for a man just naturally?
Gosh,
She
I don't
said
know.
cook, wash clothes, make sure his bills paid, clean. You do all that shit, but you can't make a fucking plate? Are you serious? She cook, wash
For me,
clothes,
I
make
don't
sure
know.
his
It
bills
depends on
paid,
what type of
clean, take
man.
care of the kids, work, and lay down. But you can't make a motherfucking plate. Jesus Christ.
Somebody make this nigga play. He mad about this plate. Like, goddamn.
She
For me,
said,
it depends on what the man's needs are, because I like everybody's a different person, so it depends on what we dealing with.
somebody said laundry, make him happy, represent him well, stay fine. I got shit. I got to make a plate. I've done it all. Fix a plate. I'm asking you, what do you feel? Like, what is someone even walk his dog? Okay. What about yourself? What do you feel are some womanly duties?
For me, I mean, like I said, it depends on what the man's needs are. But I guess for me, the only thing I could think of off the top of my head would be just make sure the house is clean and everything is well kept and in order, so he ain't got to come home to a mess. But again, I'm a different breed. Like you, literally, hey, can you got to tell me because I'm not raised to just be. I'm not domestic. Like I can be, but I wasn't raised that way.
That's a good one. Replenish his essentials. That's a good one. She said laundry, cook, pick up his favorite items, replenish his essentials. That's good. This is hard because I'm a giver anyway, so I'm always just making sure he's good. I give massages, watch the game with him, rub on him. I was raised to cook, clean, and make sure that the kids are straight. Okay. Okay. I make sure to remind him of the important people's birthday. She said, make sure I remind him of the important people's birthdays, parents, friends, and family. Y'all crazy.
So keep him in there, keep him on his P's and Q's.
Y'all crazy, man. But if
Well,
it
let
was,
me ask you, what was something that you want your woman to do to make you feel at home and at ease when you come home?
leave me be. Shit. Leave me be. When I come in the house, let me come in the house without you asking me a million questions, without you bugging me about something that I might have not had done the day before. Just let me chill for a little bit, and then after that, we good. I think that's the only thing. Cause I'm actually very simple when it comes to shit like that. Like I'm not a very demanding person. I do like to be left alone sometimes, cause I like to be in my space. So for me, that's basically it. You know what I mean? And be cool. Like I hate a nagging motherfucker. Don't nag me. Don't like I remember like if I left my socks in the bathroom, don't come to me like why are these socks? Just pick them up. Just pick the fucking socks up. Why are you telling me your socks? Yeah, I didn't know, but you saw them. Pick them up. Pick them up.
All right, question. If she left your socks in there and didn't bother you about them and they just stayed in there, how long would them socks be in there? They gonna be in there
If I
forever?
saw them again, I would pick them up.
Okay.
I'm not going like I might have forgot it or whatever, but I'm not gonna keep walking past it and not pick it up. But if you
Okay.
saw that I left some socks on the floor, don't walk past the socks. Come get me and say, hey, you left your socks on the just
That's
pick
that
up the
mama shit.
fucking socks, man. Jesus.
Yep,
That's
that's that
it.
mama shit. You don't walk by these socks and you pick them up.
Like there's this dumb shit sometimes that I really don't understand that women do. I just don't get. Like if you know what's up, or this is the shit I used to really hate. My ex used to do this all the time. Like she'll call me into a room and she'll say, "What's wrong with this picture?" And I'm sitting there like a damn fool trying to figure out. Bitch, just tell me what's wrong with the like. Why do I gotta figure it out? Just tell me what's wrong. Just tell
I'm
me
like,
what's
first
wrong.
of all, the first thing that's wrong with this room, that stupid ass question you asked me. I don't fucking know.
Exactly. Like how am I supposed to know what's wrong with the room? I think the room looked fine. But obviously, it's something that I hate that line. I swear to God, like that shit make me nervous. Whenever
Oh
she
god.
called me into a room and she be like, "Hey, what's wrong with this picture?" I'm like, "Nigga, oh shit, what?" I'm thinking,
Like, what
I
I
think
do?
it's a naked chick in the closet that she about to pop out. I don't know what's about to happen.
Ain't no way in hell. I
Shit,
just
I
can't.
wish someone would ask me that. She asked me that a lot. That used to get on my nerves, and then it'd be something small, like the
Well, just stop coming in the damn room then.
Like, I remember one time she had asked me that question, and what was wrong with the room was that the inside shower curtain was outside of the bathtub.
Okay.
Like you know how when you got two shower curtains, one going inside, one going outside, they both
Yeah.
was on the outside. And when she took a shower, the water had got on the floor
Oh, okay.
because I didn't put the shower curtain in the inside or whatever.
So she didn't see that when she got in the shower?
I don't know. Women don't never see shit. Y'all don't see the fucking toilet. Y'all fall into the toilet. Y'all don't never
You
see
know what?
shit.
I ain't even trying to be. Maybe I'm a different breed because I've been living single from so long. I just certain shit just don't bother me.
Oh, we got another question. So what from my girl Impress? I don't know. Kimchi? I don't know how to say her name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sweetie. But I see you a
That's
lot
not
in
why
here.
she.
Appreciate you tuning in. Sorry I can't pronounce your Instagram name. I'm the worst when it comes to pronouncing people's names. But what was the pettiest thing you did because you were arguing with someone? Shit.
Mm.
Pettiest thing I've done. I mean, I'm outside of me changing my Netflix password. Oh, I know what I did. This was petty. I deleted all her shows off the DVR.
Oh,
That was the pettiest shit I've done. And I act
you
like
ain't
I didn't.
right.
I act like I didn't know it had. I just deleted all them bitches, all her shows. No. I'm sorry. I didn't record the shows. I didn't delete it. I didn't record them. There you go. That's what happened.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's just yeah.
Like you know how when
Uh-uh.
you got the recording set to like
Yeah.
every week or whatever. I took that off. So it was like 3 weeks went past and nothing was on the DVR. So that's the pettiest shit I've ever done when it came to that. Because you fuck with a woman TV shows. That's how you fuck
Mm-hmm.
with you. That's how,
Let's
and,
see.
and this was right when Scandal was popping.
Oh, that was
Scandal
argument as
was
soon as you got home.
popping.
As
Like the
soon as you
first
got home,
three,
they was arguing.
this is like the first 3 seasons when that shit was good, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't put the DVR on, nigga. That was some
I think
petty shit
my
right there.
uh I left him at the store, and because I was pissed off and I came back, but I made him believe I wasn't coming back, so I just left his ass at the store.
You just ain't shit.
Well, look, see, my thing is, if I tell you leave me the hell alone, leave me alone.
Take the
Like, don't
batteries
keep
out the remote. That's fucked up, yo.
that. Hey, sometimes you got to do that. Hide all the batteries.
That's fucked up, yo. Take the batteries. But I'm not really. I don't think I'm a petty person. I don't think so. So that was it.
I'm only petty if you push me to be petty.
I get you. Do we got any more questions? Nah, no more. We got this one. My man always asks this question, man. He said, "What's more important, love or loyalty?"
Loyalty.
Loyalty. Yeah, I can rock out with it. My answer change here and there. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely need a loyal person. That's even when shit go wrong.
Yeah.
She said, "Walk around naked, then turn him down." You trying to get
Oh, she trying to get fought.
that ain't real bad. Cause if I already hit, I don't give a fuck. Like if we been fucking you for 21 years, go ahead, walk around naked. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna hit it eventually. Like I can see if we was new, but if we've been dating,
Yeah.
we've been married for 20 plus years, and you walk around naked, Like, man, we don't get that old ass on my face. I done seen that shit for the past 20 years, man. I don't want to see that shit no more. Like, I'm not going to hit 2 days from now. Like, the fuck? So.
Now, do you trip on that? Like, if they withhold sex if y'all arguing?
Say what?
Are you mad about that if your woman withholds sex because y'all arguing?
I will withhold this dick. What you talking about?
So, what?
I will withhold the dick.
I think women can last longer than men when it comes to that. Like, I don't think we'd be caring that much.
I don't see. Well, I'm a little different, but I don't care that much because I don't know. I've never been. I don't know.
You never been threatened by that?
Because I'm not that. Right now, you couldn't threaten me with sex. I wouldn't care. Right? Like where my space that I'm in now, sex is the furthest thing from my. Like, I could care less. I don't give two shits about it right now. At this point where I'm at right now. So you saying like I'm not giving you nothing, I'm like, all right, cool. You know, so that's not gonna be doing it. So no, sex, I don't care about that. It's not that I don't like it, it's not as important to me on my scale of important shit right now.
Now, is that because of quarantine or just in general?
No, because it's not easy. It's easy to get.
Okay.
It's like it's lost its value to me. Because, you know, I mean, like I said, it's not being cocky. If I really wanted to have sex with somebody, I can find somebody to have sex with. It's somebody that's going to have sex with me. So if it's easy to get at this point, I'm not valuing it. Like if you rich and somebody offer you $20, like, man, get that little 20 out of my face. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I feel. Like and I'm not trying to say I'm out here whoring and shit. You know, I'm saying that where I'm at as a person, if I wanted to have sex, I could find somebody to have sex with. And I don't think that's me being cocky. I don't think that's me trying, you know, I'm just saying, like, I'm an all right person. I'm a cool dude. Like, somebody likes me that's willing to have sex with me. So at that point, I don't really care about it because I know I can get it if I needed it or if I wanted it.
Yeah.
So now I'm looking for other shit. Like, are you a cool person? Are you are you funny? Are you witty? Are you ambitious? Shit like that. Can you be loyal? Did you get upset after every little thing and whatever? Like, that's the shit I'm looking for. That's important to me. All the other shit, fucking, that's the easy part. You know what I'm saying? That's the easy part right there. Fucking. So no, I don't. You can hold that. Keep it. I don't give a fuck. I beat my dick. I don't give a shit. Right in front of you, like,
Take that.
Yeah. Hey, you done?
You put puffy on there.
You want some juice now? You want some juice? I'm done. So I'm cool with that, man. But so yeah, we good, man. Then we went over. Shit, I didn't even realize it. We went over by like 16 minutes and shit. But hey, man, thank you. This has been fun.
No problem.
This has definitely been fun, man. Shouts out to my girl right here, Candy Kiss TV. Please follow her, man. I did a great interview. She interviews all the great comedians, man. I'm pretty sure if it's a comedian that you like, she has had a conversation with them. Please follow her YouTube page. What is the YouTube handle?
Candid Kisses TV. That's KANDID Kisses TV. We're on YouTube, Instagram, Anchor, Spotify, anything that a podcast is streaming. We are on there. I also interview entrepreneurs, people that's really doing their thing. You don't have to be a comedian to be on the show. Just as long as you're doing something good in the community and you're not sitting at home twiddling your fingers, you actually doing stuff and making things happen.
There you go. Matter of fact, she had me play this game. You got the game on you?
I do, actually. Let me see.
All right. So before I let her go, she plays this game. Did you invent the game or is it your game?
I did. Me and my homeboys, because I'm also a DJ. So me and my homeboy came up with a game called Sing a Do.
Damn, DJ. So
Listen, I told them a deal about trade. I'm not playing.
So what's the game called?
Sing a Do.
The game is called Sing a Do, right? Explain. I'm sorry. You explain your game. You explain your game.
So it's a musical game that you have to you can sing the melody on the card, but you can only use the word do. So I'm gonna show you one of the cards so you can get an example. pull it out.
And I tried to do this shit and I fucked it up. It was horrible.
Okay, so
we're gonna do one game. We're gonna do maybe two
for
cards before I
example,
let her
on
go.
here, you see I have different categories. I have hip hop, R&B, greatest hits, so on and so on.
Yeah,
so
each
what you
card
do
has
is
a
you
different.
sing.
I'm sorry, because they can't really see it because I don't know. It's backwards on the card.
Let's see.
So
How would
on
I do
each
that?
card it has a different genre of music, and you have to
Right.
sing the song, but you can only sing the song saying with dues. So yeah, it's
Right.
backwards. I don't know why it's backwards. It wasn't backwards on
Well, because it's a
Zoom.
mirror. I don't know.
Oh
Maybe it's just because it's a mirror image.
yeah,
Well,
because
they see the card, so they get the concept. So you see so we'll do like a little quick game so you can see how it's played. And we also are on Instagram with Singadu. So if you want to see the like real tutorial, you can follow us at Singadu on Instagram and YouTube as well.
I got you. So let me see the card so I can try to do a song. You can't look at it. You got to
Uh-oh.
guess the song.
All right, I'm gonna try to. Okay, you shuffle them up and then you just pick one.
Gotcha. So if y'all can see it, let me know what it say. People, hold it up. Hold it up. I can't see it.
Where down? I don't need. Okay, right here.
Hold it up. Hold it up a little bit more.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I know what the first one say, but I don't think I can do that. I can't read none of them.
Let me see if I put it closer. This close enough?
It's backwards. They ain't got shit about it being close. It's backwards.
Okay, well, how about I'll just do one and then you guess the song?
Yeah, you doing, I guess. Because I saw the first song was So Sick Neo. And I don't know that one.
Let me make sure I do a different one.
All
right, what category you want to do?
Hip hop.
All right. Hopefully you can get one today. All right.
Gosh, I ain't get shit.
Do 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 do.
No diggity.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, you want to show out today because you got your fans. You didn't get it last time though.
No diggity, no doubt. One more. All
right, let me draw another one.
Let me get one more.
All right. Do 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 do
What's happening?
No. California knows
right.
how to fall. Oh my God.
Oh,
See, look, if y'all buy this game, do not let him be on your team. He sucks.
I'll buy shit. But anyway, the game is dope, man. People, please look out for how much do you sell them? How much are they? How much are
they? The games are $25. You can get it at singadu.com, or if you're in Atlanta, you can pull up on the store location and just pick one up at the store. We're at Kissable Lips Cosmetics, which is my makeup store.
There you go, man. Holla at your girl, man. Make sure everything is on her page, man. If you want to get that game, it's a great game for game night. For the holidays. If you want to, grab something like that, hit up Candy Kiss TV, and just hit up like that.
Yes,
so before I let you go, I always ask my guests, excuse me, to give me your best relationship advice.
I would say be honest, be consistent, and use your actions more than your words. Mean what you say what you mean.
Exactly. Mean what you say what you mean. There you go. Appreciate that, man. Everybody, once again, I thank each and everybody that tuned in today, each and everybody that made a comment. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for tuning in. I hope you wasn't entertained. I hope you had a great time here on the show. I will be back tomorrow, 9:00 p.m. with a new guest, and we're going to have some more conversation. Thank you for taking the time to be with me today and have a conversation, man. I really appreciate you. Dope people doing dope things. I always like that right there, man. So make sure y'all support what is it, what's
Singadu.com. And ladies, please get in his DM and make him a plate so he can stop talking about it.
Yes. Make me a goddamn plate, nigga. Make me a plate. But please support Singadu, the game. Also, subscribe to her YouTube channel. Hey, check out my interview. I did an interview on there. It aired on Monday. Candy Kiss TV. Check my interview out, and we good. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you again for tuning in with me. Everybody have a great night. See y'all tomorrow.
All right. Peace out.
Peace.